Miami has like 4 different levels for what COVID, like what level of COVID we are in the dorms. So the first one is like level 1, and that just means there's been no like cases and things of that sort. Level 2 is like there's been 1 or 2. Level 3 is there's been like more than 2, but there hasn't been statistical evidence of a cluster. And level 4 is the big one, and that one is the one that is like there's been statistical evidence of a cluster. It's not just roommates, like it's very obvious that it's spreading through the halls. I've actually been on level 4 twice now. The first time it happened, it wasn't too bad. That was last semester. It was at a time when almost all of the residence halls were in purple. It was really, really bad on campus at that point, and almost every residence hall had at least 1 floor on purple. So we aren't allowed to leave our dorms unless we are going for a walk outside or we are getting food. At that time, we were allowed to walk to a specific dining hall to get food at specific times because there were so many of us on purple that the staff, the dining staff, couldn't handle bringing everyone food. Yeah, so that was kind of like my first experience there. Like I said, it wasn't too awful. It was still nice out, so I was able to go on walks by myself, and I was able to like go and get food and like see people as I was walking to go and get food, even if I couldn't like directly interact with them. The second time that I went on purple was this semester, and that one was a lot harder. As an RA, we have to be here to like help others when they're going through this. So a lot of students are able to go home to see their families when they're in purple. They're able to go and kind of quarantine with them. But as an RA, it's more discouraged to do that because we have to be here to support those who need us, to support those in the dorms who can't leave, who maybe are out of state or even like out of country, just really far away from their homes and maybe don't have that opportunity. So I was already having some bad mental health issues at that time, and I'm really, really lucky that I have such a great supervisor who has been able to help me kind of navigate my job as an RA with my own personal life, whether that be my mental health, my social life, my academic life. Being able to have someone there who will support me in that with my job has been really amazing, and I know a lot of people don't have that, and so I'm really grateful. It definitely made the second time easier than it could have been. Being in purple the second time was hard because I was only one of maybe 3 residence halls that was in purple. So we could go outside to go on walks, but it was still kind of cold outside. It wasn't that nice out. And with it being so close to when we were sent home last year, there was kind of a lot of like trauma related to it too, and knowing that like it's happening again. We thought it was getting better. There wasn't even that many residence halls and purples, and now it's just happening all over again. And it was really, really depressing. So it feels like this semester too, it was harder on my residents as well. I feel like it was a lot of just very disappointing that we were getting better and then all of a sudden we were back right where we started last semester. With the vaccines coming out and things like that, I feel like people were getting really excited, and we kind of took a step too far. We were like, it's okay, it's gonna get better, like we're near the end, and then we were right back at the beginning. And I know a lot of my residents actually went home over the semester, and I actually went home myself for a couple days and took a couple days away because it's hard to when you don't have a roommate because you have to do everything by yourself. I'm lucky enough to have a cat and he is really, really great, and he definitely helped me not go completely insane during being stuck in practically isolation.